Okay, good morning. Welcome to Veritas 113. So, our topic for today is leadership, discovering leadership, or let us check if you could be a leader. Okay, so before anything else, the four mindsets of an effective leader are here. Okay, so number one, commitment, then accountability, then performance, and vision. Okay, so to become an effective leader, uh, when it comes to commitment, you should not only be motivated, you should be passionate. You are the one motivating other people. Okay? Um, when you say motivated kasi, okay, it means you are just driven by someone or a thing. But if you are passionate, then you are doing this because you love it. Okay? You love it, you want it, 'di ba? You are being passionate, 'di ba? Meaning you are not motivated by money, okay? You are not motivated by other people, okay? You love doing what you are doing. So that is an effective mindset of a leader, okay? When it comes to commitment, okay? For accountability, okay, you are not just a contributor, okay? Um, you will own, okay? Own what you do. Okay? You are accountable for your own work. Parang ganyan. Okay. Um, let's have it here. Okay, so for the commitment, ayan, so determined and unwavering commitment to do what you're doing. Okay, so being compassionate means committed to doing everything as well as uh, possible and going above and beyond what is expected. Okay? Meaning you don't settle for less. Okay? For the accountability, I have here a quote. Actually, it's not on your slide in your module. No, I just included it here. Okay? If you've watched the movie Bugs Life, okay, uh, the grasshopper said to the incoming queen ant, ayan, that first rule of leadership is that everything is your fault, meaning you are accountable for everyone. Okay, you don't blame your subordinates because you are the leader. So if you keep on blaming others, then probably you won't be an effective leader. Okay, because becoming an effective leader, you account for yourself. Okay, you are accountable for yourself because you are passionate with what you are doing, 'di ba? Remember, you are not settling for um, less than good, okay? Because you own it. So it's interconnected, okay? So for the performance as well, you don't settle for good, okay? You settle for the best, okay? Because you, again, in connection with accountability, you are accountable for yourself. Okay, so your performance should be at the top level. Okay, parang si Fatima, rise to the top. Okay, so some of you, nahihirapan sila with grading system in Fatima. Yung iba, nagta-transfer sila sa other schools kasi medyo mahigpit daw yung uh, grading system ni Fatima, or hindi, parang medyo nahihirapan yung silang ma-reach, okay? But that is because we are not settling for less. Okay? So ikaw sa sarili mo, you for yourself, you don't settle for okay na yan, pwede na yan. That's fine. Anyway, it's just a Veritas, for example. Okay? So you don't settle for uh, less or just good. Okay? You look for the best. Okay? For the vision, okay? So this focuses, or a good leader focuses on accomplishing the most immediate goals to the best of their ability. Okay? Meaning they look after the future, not just the present. Okay? Because if you just look at the present, then you won't have a plan, 'di ba? Then you don't know what's gonna happen next, 'di ba? It's hard to manage your goals if you don't set it, 'di ba? So for to have your goal as well, this is on your Veritas number one. Okay, the goal setting, no? for you to be able to reach your goal, it should be planned. Okay, actually, goal is a plan, but it's an organized plan. Okay, um, you look for your long term, not just only your present, because you need to prepare, 'di ba? Others, because you need to prepare to be the best. Okay, in connection with the performance. Okay, you want to be the best, so everything should be planned, right? Okay. So for our first module, do you have any questions? Ay, di pala yan. None? Okay, wala naman. Okay, so let's move now to our next module, the leader within me. So, the types of leaders, like that. Okay, so let's see. We have here different kinds of leaders. Okay, so becoming an effective leader kasi, not just only for you, okay? It should be for others. How you deal with others, how you work with your team or your group, okay? How you see things, how you manage things. Okay? That's why we have here the discussion on the types of managers. It could be, or you could be, a micromanager or a macro manager. Okay? So a micromanager supervise and approve every detail, meaning he or she is very keen to details, okay, keeping track of everything, like that. Micro, okay, meaning every small thing should be in detail, okay, or he sees, or let's say, yeah, supervise everything, okay, while a macro manager is relying on his team to make all smaller decisions, okay. He is not focusing on the nitty gritty of everything, but rather, okay, he or she keeps on probably training and developing their people, okay, so they can do everything themselves. They just look at the big picture. Okay, that's the macro manager. So, ma'am, these are very different types of managers, but it depends on the people that you handle. Okay, kasi sometimes it is effective to become a micromanager. Okay, especially if your team is not very skilled, right? So you need to check on everything. Okay, especially also when you, ma'am, why do I have people not so skilled? Probably you are paying them less, right? Compared to the people that needs a manager that is a macro manager. Okay? Kasi for the macro manager, the team should be very or highly skilled. Okay? Because you cannot rely on your team if they don't know what to do, right? So these are very different types of managers in a different scenario. Okay? Question with regards to managers. Wala naman? None? Okay. So now we talk about the broad sides or broad categories of leadership styles. Okay, so we have the task-oriented and the people-oriented. Actually, parang in connection with our types of managers, no, task-oriented are micromanagers and people-oriented are macromanagers. How do they differ? The task-oriented, as the word itself, focuses on the task. So meaning nitty-gritty of everything. Okay, so ability to get things done, meaning he is good in doing the things, okay, because he cannot check every detail of it if he doesn't know what to do, right? Okay, so he is the best of what he does. Okay, the people oriented now is focusing on the people. Okay, so possible that they are not good with the process, okay, but they know how to lead their people. Okay, so in here in this module you might see that a people oriented person or leader rather are um, charming, probably, or coaching people. They do lectures, they do coaching, they do motivational speech like that. Okay, so they do motivate the people because they focus on the people, okay, not the work. Okay, although sometimes, of course, you cannot be a leader if you don't know what to do. That's why the four mindsets of a leader says, 'di ba? You are accountable with what you're doing. 'Di ba? You own it. So you have to know what to do, 'di ba? Okay. So here lang you are focusing nga lang on the people. So what are the examples? Okay. So for the task oriented, we have here the hands of leader. Okay. So the hands of leader, they don't want to be disturbed. Okay. Um like here, they tend to work with high experience and functional group. Okay. They don't accept criticism. Why? Because they work with experienced individuals. If you're working with experienced individuals and you two are very or highly experienced, then you have the same level. Okay? So, what I'm thinking is what you're thinking. Okay, so we are on the same level. Okay, so you cannot do hands of leader if your people are, uh, let's say, not on your level. Okay, magrereklamo yun. Okay, but probably you are not on the same page. Okay, so we also have uh, the bureaucrat. Okay, so the bureaucrat makes sure that uh, the rules are maintained. So your bureaucrat knows the rules. Okay, okay. Let's connect it with the nation. Okay, so bureaucratic leaders, they know the rules. Okay, and they make sure that the rules are being followed. Ito yung rule natin, you just follow. Okay, if you don't follow, then you don't belong here. Okay, ganun yon. They don't accept your, they don't listen to you. Here are the rules or the constitution. Okay, parang if you're connecting to a nation, this is the constitution, you have to follow it. Okay, I don't have to listen to you because we already have rules. We already have our constitution. Okay, so that's the bureaucrat. Okay, and we also have here the autocrat. Okay, so what are autocrats? Ayan, the direction of all goals, ayan, or they manage the direction of all goals. Okay, sorry, ayan. They do not leave room for subordinates to submanage. Okay, so just like the bureaucrats, okay, uh, they have rules, they know the rules, okay, but with the autocrat, um, like hands of leaders as well, they don't allow others to submanage. Okay, they don't listen. They don't make they don't make others submanage. Okay, so in connection with nation, okay, so we have like for example, yung may mga prime ministers, ayan, um, they only have one rule. Okay? They only have one rule and they walang magsa-submanage. Okay? Wala tayong pakialamanan. Okay? So those are the task-oriented people. So now we go to our people-oriented leaders. Okay? So the trainer. Okay? So nasa word itself, guys, trainer. So they train people. They develop their team. Okay? They want their team to be skilled. Okay? Yun nga lang, masakit kasi if you're a trainer and you don't pay more or you don't pay enough, your people, it's hard for you to accept that people will leave. Okay? But sometimes kasi, people, they are very, um, anong tawag doon? How do you call it? Um, we pay utang na loob to our trainers, our coaches, 'di ba? So in return, we won't leave even if we feel that we are underpaid like that, but because your trainer gave you everything like that to become effective and efficient, to become to develop yourselves, then you don't leave. Okay, anyway, people oriented leaders, they listen to you. Okay, so the cheerleader or coach is just like a trainer. Yan, they motivate their team. Okay? They motivate, they coach. Okay? At the same time, sometimes, no, they also train. They also train, they coach. When you coach, um, I do it, then you do it too. 'Di ba? Hindi utos lang. Iba kasi yung utos eh. Okay? You do this, you do that. Okay? So those are task-oriented people. You do this, you do that. Coach rather is that you make yourself a model for others. You coach them. Okay? And you encourage them to become better. Okay? Yun nga lang, yun nga, masakit, no? Democratic. So, actually, the Philippines is considered democratic country. Okay? So, we have democratic leaders here. Well, I'm not sure because democratic leader, they listen. Ayan, no? They encourage discussion and free flow of ideas. We are supposed to listen with each other. The Senate should listen to the executive branch, the legislative should listen to the executive branch and vice versa. Okay? Because our legislative branch are the lawmakers, 'di ba? You those who implement the laws are on the executive branch. Okay? So they should listen with each other. But what you can see with our country now, medyo they clash. Okay? We're supposed to be a democratic country, but I'm not sure if we are. Okay? Para na siyang, I don't know, autocratic? Parang, di ba? I'm not sure. But, okay. So, those are the people-oriented leaders. Okay? So, that's chapter 3. Okay? So, question with chapter 3, guys. Any question with chapter 3? None? Yoo-hoo! Okay, none. Okay, so we move on to our chapter 4. Actually, I will finish all the modules for prelim. If you've noticed, I published your prelim activity and your prelim exam. Okay? Just ignore lang the due date because I don't know when your exam will be, but it will change if it's different. Okay? It will be matched on the exam period deadline. Okay? But for now, yan muna yung deadlines natin. I just put a deadline there or a due date for you to know that you should do this. Okay? You will be notified. Okay? So for our next module, it's developing ethics. Yan, my moral journey. Okay? So ethics is a quest for good. So we check what's good. Okay? We have people here that has a theory on the ethics. Okay, so we have Aristotle. He said, or in his study, or in his uh, for him, ayan, good is a state wherein we feel that we are complete enough, or a life that is fulfilling. So that is good for Aristotle. Okay? Again, ethics is search for good. So we search for something that is fulfilling. Okay? Meaning, hindi tayo, wait lang. Do I see people here who doesn't understand Tagalog? Can you raise your hand? Okay, none. Okay, that's good. So anyway, we are searching for what is good. So if you feel that, yeah, uh, I don't feel na nag-apak ako ng ibang tao, then what I'm doing is good. Okay? That's fulfilling for me. Okay? That is enough. So, achieving good life, ayan, Aristotle uh, will show you stages, okay, in reaching your what is good. Okay? So, at first, it's your immature self. Then you proceed with your maturing self and then your mature and rational self. Okay? So, let's check here. So, if you're still at the immature self, ayan, makarelate dito yung mga Gen Z natin, ano? Ayan, no? They feel impulse and feeling of opposition to everything. 'Di ba? Impulse meaning madali kang matrigger. Madali kang mag-react. Okay? Kasi hindi ka pa nag-iisip. Okay? Wala pa yung maturity sa utak mo because immature ka pa. Maturity, okay, hindi yan match sometimes with your age. Okay? Magkaiba pa rin, magkaiba sila. Sabihin na natin, matanda ka na, pero immature ka pa. Okay? May ganun po? Yes, may ganun. Okay? So, yung maturity level mo doesn't mean it matched with your age. No. Okay? But this should, and let's say must be improved. Okay? So, ang goal natin is to become mature and rational. Okay? So, if you're still on the immature level, you should work on your maturity. Okay? How? Search for what is good. 'Di ba? Search, know yourself, study, 'di ba? Your Veritas 1 talks about yourself and your life goals, right? Veritas 2 is what? Ano ba yung Veritas 2? Your learning styles. Okay? So you will know how to learn things, 'di ba? So what is a maturing self? Ayan. Maturing self knows how to follow. Sabi nga nila, to become an effective leader, you should be first a good follower. Okay? Kasi you cannot be a leader if you don't know how to follow. Okay? Kaya yung mga ipinipilit na maging leader nang hindi pa marunong sumunod, they don't become an effective leader. Kasi they don't know what it feels like to follow. 'Di ba? Kasi parang sabihin na natin yung mga task-oriented people. Hindi ko naman sinasabing hindi magandang task-oriented kasi sometimes nga, 'di ba? It depends po on the type of organization that you have, 'di ba? So, iba-iba po 'yan. Okay. So, um, if I am a follower, I know what I want, 'di ba? So, I will be motivated to follow. 'Di ba? Ba't ba ako gumagalaw? Kasi ganito siya. Kasi ganito siya. 'Di ba? People-oriented siya. Tinitrain niya ako. Okay, kino-coach niya ako. 'Di ba? Masaya ako dito. Okay? So, pwedeng na-motivate ka. Okay? O kaya, kasi sinasabihan niya ako, task-oriented. Ito yung tinuturo niya, ito yung sinasabi niya sa akin, not turo. Ito yung sinasabi niya sa akin. Okay? So, you follow. Okay? You follow moral virtues. Moral virtues, meaning, yung mga, di ba, ethics is in search for good. Okay? So, you follow what is good. Okay? Now, mature self or mature and rational self chooses your own goal. Ikaw na yung nagde-decide for yourself. Then, if you are on the mature and rational part, then you will be or probably become an effective leader. Okay? Kasi you are done with following their rules. Now, it's time for me to set my own goals. Okay? My own rules. Okay? Because I will own it. Okay? Because I am in search for what is good for me. Okay? Yon. Without mag-apak ka, o 'di ba? Without stepping on other people's place. Ganun siya. Because if you are stepping on others' place, 'di ba? Or ano ba? 'Di ba? Nang apak ka ng ibang tao, nanakit ka ng other tao, then that is not good. It's not fulfilling. 'Di ba? You will feel guilt. Then you will not be happy. Then that is not good. If you feel you're not happy, it is not good. Okay? Meron pa tayong um, isang tao, yan si Lawrence. Meron din siyang in-study eh. Okay? So, this one naman, ayan, defines morals as society's way of telling right from wrong, while values are more individual way of identifying and judging what's right or wrong. So when you say morals, okay, it means society's meaning of what is good. Okay? For your values, ikaw yon. Okay? Yung values mo susunod dun sa morals nung community ninyo. Okay? Sa community nyo, ito yung bawal. Ikaw, ano ba yung values mo? Okay? Pareho ba kayo nung moral nung society mo? 'Di ba? Kasi if not, you will be considered immoral. Okay? But morality, different kasi siya for different culture. Sabihin na natin, religion. What is immoral for me is not immoral for you. 'Di ba? What is moral for me sometimes immoral for you. Like for example na lang, yung mga Muslims, okay? They are allowed to have more than one wife, 'di ba? For Catholics, it's immoral to have that, 'di ba? Bawal ang ganon. Even yung magsama nga kayo na you are not kasal, 'di ba? Medyo immoral 'yan pagdating sa mata ng church. Okay? Ano pa? Mga ganon. Okay? So morals is on the society and values is for your individual self. Okay? So meron lang siyang dinefine dito na stage, hindi ko na siya masyadong i-define kasi hindi yan yung focus ng ating topic. Okay? Ano pa? O, yun lang. So, question on our chapter 4. Di ba? Ang bilis lang.